The Panama Canal is one of the world's most remarkable engineering feats, connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. It not only shortens maritime routes, but also holds crucial geopolitical, economic, and strategic importance. However, its history is filled with tragedy, battles for control, and thousands of casualties, including American workers. Share your thoughts in the comments. Should the canal return to U.S. control? Let's dive in. The concept of building a canal through the Isthmus of Panama dates back to the 16th century. Spanish King Charles V considered shortening the sea route, but technological limitations made the project impossible. Only in the 19th century did engineers revisit the idea, and new technologies made construction feasible. French engineer Ferdinand de Lesseps, who successfully built the Suez Canal, initiated the Panama Canal project. His design envisioned a sea-level canal without locks. However, due to difficult terrain, a lack of experience in a tropical climate, and outbreaks of yellow fever and malaria, the project failed. Casualties. About 22,000 workers died from diseases, harsh working conditions, and accidents. Outcome: the company went bankrupt, and construction halted in 1889. After the French failure, the U.S. became interested in the Panama Canal. In 1904, the American government purchased the French company's assets for $40 million. However, Panama was then a part of Colombia, which refused to grant the U.S. construction rights. The U.S. supported Panama's independence movement, and in 1903, Panama declared independence. The Hay-Bunau-Varilla Treaty granted the U.S. control over the canal zone. The Americans made significant changes to the project, replacing the sea-level design with a lock system, and completed construction in 1914. Casualties: around 5,600 people died, mostly from accidents. Due to medical advances, including mosquito control, disease-related deaths significantly decreased. Global workforce. Workers from over 40 countries, especially from the Caribbean, endured the harshest conditions. Geological challenges. Landslides in the Culebra Cut repeatedly destroyed months of work, adding major difficulties. Massive use of explosives. More than 60 million tons of dynamite were used to carve the canal. Hospitals as part of the project. The U.S. established modern hospitals to combat epidemics, saving thousands of lives. Environmental impact. The canal drastically altered the region's ecosystem. The creation of Gatun Lake, one of the world's largest artificial lakes, led to the flooding of settlements. From 1914, the Panama Canal belonged to the United States. It was not just an economic asset, but also a critical military facility, allowing the U.S. Navy to swiftly move between oceans. However, by the mid-20th century, Panamanians grew increasingly frustrated over lost sovereignty. Protests peaked in 1964, leading to violent clashes that left 20 people dead after confrontations with U.S. military forces. In 1977, U.S. President Jimmy Carter and Panamanian leader Omar Torrijos signed an agreement to gradually transfer control of the canal. On December 31, 1999, the Panama Canal was fully handed over to Panama. Strategic importance. The Panama Canal remains one of the world's most crucial trade routes. Approximately 12% of global commerce passes through it, making it vital for the U.S. economy. Geopolitical rivalry. China's growing influence in Panama is a major concern for Washington. Chinese companies have participated in canal modernization, and their presence in the region threatens U.S. interests. Economic profitability. The canal generates billions of dollars in annual revenue, providing strong financial motivation for the U.S. to regain control. Military security control over the canal gives the U.S. a strategic military advantage, allowing its naval forces to move between oceans, an essential factor amid global tensions. The Panama Canal symbolizes global trade, strategic dominance, and geopolitical control. The U.S. built it at the cost of thousands of lives and billions of dollars, making it a key asset for national security and economic power. Despite its transfer to Panama, the U.S. still sees the canal as a crucial element of its global strategy. China's increasing presence in the region only strengthens America's desire to regain control and maintain its dominance in world politics and economics. If you're interested in learning more about energy, technology, or science, subscribe to our channel, like the video, and leave your comments.